since I'm in a room with the light on. Anyways, waiting for my Chromebook to charge. Just had a big long conversation with Brian about the shit I was venting about. So he's got another appointment with the doctor at Spalding on the 24th. So we'll see what that doctor thinks. I got a chance to tell her about the electric bill thing, and she just goes, "What? That's insane."
I was on my computer, freaking Rocky came over.
Yeah.
I got on my camera. Oh my god, is that a Yorkie? He was like, what kind of dog is that? I forgot.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
Yorkie. Yeah.
He was hairy. Yeah.
It's just for a couple of days because of the rain. As you can see, it's raining and was straight homeless. And plus, we both picked up some kind of a bug, and I'm really not feeling well.
Thanks, Steve.
So
Or my therapist.
it's not Steve's fault,
Might be my therapist.
but yeah, a friend of ours had it. But we probably caught it in the same place he did because of the people with the vaccines.
Probably caught it in the shower.
Maybe.
You might have really you covered.
Not right now. A couple minutes, maybe. Sorry. I just started a live stream that isn't live. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this was going around when we were here before because my sister's daughters had it. Yeah. It's definitely not the flu. No, I'm just sort of being a whiner. It's definitely not the flu. It's just like a basic cold. Um, this is probably the third or fourth day. So yeah, today's a little bit better than yesterday. Um, so tomorrow will be better. Sure. It's just, I can't fathom imagine why a person just prescribed him 2 more drugs. He just saw a medical doctor who I believe is a psychiatrist, but she's definitely an MD at Spalding. She didn't prescribe him more drugs. That's probably why she's seeing him again next month. Okay, so now you're going to explain to this doctor how you acquired 2 more medications they took you off of. Oh, yeah, and apparently this person was asking about the Adderall. He goes, she probably would have prescribed me that. Of course she would. Get it? But yet you're still going to take these 2 medications. Unbelievable. I don't know how this is, I don't know how this happens. Yeah, I just can't even. I'm sure actual doctors and psychiatrists you could just pull their hair right out of their head and they've given up too. It's up to the individual person to decide that they don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, you just have to go, you know what? This is, yeah, like, what is this? How did I just acquire 2 more medications? He literally tells them what he wants for a drug and they give it to him. It's like dealing with Barbara Kent at the VA. It's just like I said. Have you been hospitalized since you left Spalding? Have you been arrested? Did you drink? Did you flip out and call your wife a cunt and take off? Then why would you need more medication? And apparently someone's talking to him about going to CSS. You go, CSS? Here's your card back. Right. It's that conversation again, and then ultimately it was handed back to me. Oh yeah, you just go here. Here you go. Oh, you're gonna go to Gavin? Okay, here you go. Because I had to listen to. He didn't go in a halfway house before because I didn't want him to. Here's the card. Someone offers you an SRO, suggest you take it. It's like a whole rigmarole, a battle war in the head. Oh, I don't want to leave you outside. I care about you. But there's never any denying that we don't have an actual marriage. Oh, but then I want to. Then why would you take a drug that makes you impotent? Oh, I just found out it did. And then he goes, it's a possible side effect. It does. Oh my fucking God, you're such a drug addict. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter what the drug is, in case people didn't know that. They don't have to get high off of it. They're drug addicts. It's a mental illness. These people are not psychotherapists. Right. That's why when I came out here and I contacted people that are supposed to be psychiatrists and psychologists and they lie and say they don't take our insurance, yeah, expect to be nuked. From what I can tell, these people are doing what they can do. I explained it. You're not allowing us to get education, so I'd have to meet each individual social worker and then tell you what I think about it. It's almost like that's the only degree you're going to allow them to get because your brains are gone and you're monkeys and it's socialization and stuff. Everything is a social worker and a caseworker and a case manager. Which, by the way, the case manager has not contacted us about the primary care physician. Because now we're going to have a battle war where he goes back to Manat. He isn't even talking like that. He doesn't want to go back to Manat Health. Okay. He didn't keep 3 therapy appointments in a row at Manat Health. And he even said it. He goes, because he's afraid that if I'm away from him, he's going to drink. Right. So you go, these people will not give us housing. It's just profound criminal derangement. It's like a horror film. It's like a horror film with the hostages. It's not just holding hostages for money. They are mentally insane. Like that roadway place. You're going to put sane people in an institution that you control because you're mentally insane. That's why I didn't go there. You can't have more than 2 guests in your room at a time. No overnight guests. You can't move the furniture around. You can't put furniture in unless it's brand new. There's no table and chairs. There's no closet space. It has a microwave and 2 hot plates. You walk in the place, it's all plexiglass, like you just walked into fucking Bellevue. But the insane people run it. And apparently, a lot of people in there are smoking crack. That is what I was told by someone who agreed to go there, and he hates it there. My friend is still sitting up in a chair at Father Bill's. Okay, so immediately get that shit right out of your head. I explained it. At this point, it's trying to maintain your fucking sanity. until you either win a bed in Harvard, and then what are you going to do when they refuse to give you and your husband a bed? What are you going to do at that point? I already did it once, and then someone attempted to murder him. I was already punched, and he was with me at the time. So what do you do at that point? Right, you wait for the warming center to open, and you stand in line for 3 hours every day to get in there for your own safety. You just got to try to hold it together to December 1st, and then hope and pray that a judge overrides the profound insanity about my Social Security.
You put this in the case, they're rolled in too tight. That's just smoke like a whole cigarette. And there's that left.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'll see if I can fit it in here, I should say. I'll be going out there in a minute, but yeah, they do smell when you snipe them like that. I realized it as soon as I picked up my jacket because I forgot I had put two butts in there.
If you smoke that snipe, it's pretty much like a whole cigarette.
In the case, it doesn't really do it as much, but if you have just like
In your pocket.
the filter in your pocket, yeah, I forgot it was in there. And I lifted this up and went, oh, so somebody that doesn't smoke is going to smell that like immediately. It's gross.
They just kept smoking it, but that guy was out there.
What guy? Oh, the 20-year-old that got an apartment here since last year.
Calling me. No idea.
Switchboard operator. I don't know what that is. Like answering the phone.
Hello?
I doubt you can see the comments. Someone is saying that their boyfriend worked at Spalding.
He answered it and hung up.
Yeah, that's probably a nice place to work. Yeah, the location is really nice. Nice view. And I'm sure there's a ton of money being poured into that place. But hopefully they release his records to Lindsay at Social Security because she mentioned she's having a problem getting records from them. So what's going on? Right, because clearly he would approve for Social Security as a brain injury. So if you could get those records sent to Social Security, that would be great. Let's see. He was discharged from there in July, and it's now September. So that's 2 months.
If you, they're playing old horror movies. They got Candyman playing on 10:15.
Oh, good.
Maybe we could go see it.
Oh, this is the movie theater?
Yeah. They got Candyman playing. I could
Yeah.
probably go.
Yeah, that's better, but we're here right now.
I could download it on the computer. It would be nice to set the computer up over there, but it's too much shit. You put it on there.
We'd have to put it here and keep the volume low so Candy can't hear it because she doesn't like horror films.
Put it on this one and put it over there.
Unless she was not home at the time, obviously.
I'd have to download that downloader thing to the laptop. Check the storage. See if there's enough. But we could go to the theater and see it. But I'm terrified of the scream, Candyman, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Playing
Excuse me.
in the theater.
Yeah, I'm definitely like a little bit. I feel bad because we haven't been able to do anything fun for a while because we're trying to pay the strip off. We only have $124 till it's paid off. And then obviously the expense of the thing itself and passport. So it'll be over soon. So hopefully it will be worth it. Well, like I said, 6 weeks at a campground, we spent at least $800. So that's a big setback in my budgeting. Just This stuff is nonsense, if you're asking me. Yeah, this news stuff. I would think if Almighty Gods keep screaming at you that you need to free hostages, it would cause a lot of manic behavior. Yeah, a lot of running around, a lot of using, a lot of making up fake news stories. You have two ways to do it in case you're confused about how am I keeping someone hostage and all this other insanity. You can provide housing or you can approve the stipends that were requested. Like you were told day one, the housing, approve every stipend. Just a reminder too that you still owe me $3,200 that you never issued me, and I don't care if 100 years went by. See if you can verify my identity and that you owe me $3,200.
Can keep our enamel for a lifetime if the patient takes the proper preventive measures. I choose Real Clinical Enamel Protect because there's clinical evidence to support that it does strengthen the enamel.
Oh yeah, the business about the unemployment again. You just go
Extra protection to the enamel.
right. It's just a constant excuse about what's going on. You just keep making up more stuff, and then people are supposed to then go, "You didn't care about us," or see what's happening to us, and I play that game. Okay, and it's just, I think we all get that the government is wrong and it's unjust, and it's just constant. There's no one to answer the phone, and this and that, and just it's like listening to people talking about their Suboxone strips for 4 hours. No different.
Now you can listen to a podcast version of World News Tonight, available free wherever you listen.
What do I do? What's going on? Where's Tommy? What do I do? What's going on? Where's Tommy? Lived with someone with dementia? I can't, but I just got a notification from Royal Caribbean. I get it. Not going to put holds on cruises anymore. If I had $900, I might. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to tell you that the cruise I was going to switch it to is on sale now. It's $100 cheaper than it was. I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't sell out before I get on my cruise. Because if I had $200, I could book it. But then I'd have to pay it off, and I want to do my Carnival cruise. I'm not going to spend all my money on drugs and alcohol. Like, I'd even get rid of a storage unit if I had to. Yeah, if that madness is going to continue. Okay, I don't care about your credit. You're trying to ruin my credit with nonsense medical bills, nonsense electric bills. None of that has any meaning. And it shouldn't have a meaning to you, but you're just so insane. Right. I don't have housing, so I don't have to worry about Eversource goes, you have a bill back like you did with the education, where you made up I had a bill back. And you keep forwarding my mail. I didn't have my mail forwarded to Orleans. I've never forwarded my mail. And I know someone did it at least twice. He reported. So, in terms of passports and stuff, I'll have to explain it to them and pick it up at the post office. Just, it can't be mailed anywhere. Okay, because even if I had an apartment, someone keeps illegally forwarding my mail. It can't be picked up anywhere but at a post office or a passport agency office.
I can't put the hotspot. I can't renew it. It's already on hold.
You just took it out. When is it due back?
The 3rd.
We have to be back there for your appointment on the 30th anyway. Maybe by the time you return it, you'll be able to renew it. Just like happened with the Chromebook.
Well, the Chromebook just renewed because that wasn't on hold.
Yeah.
But this is already on hold, so the hotspots are hard to keep.
Yeah. Yeah, the hotspots are going to be harder to get to because they keep shutting off everybody's data on their phone, whether they pay for it or not. Just know that. Don't pay these people a penny. They'll do the same thing and tell you you're out of data. I've already done it 2 months where I completely shut off the Wi-Fi so none of the data is being used. And then they actually block my text messages and stuff too. You probably wouldn't even know what was going on unless you went to the person right next to you. I'm texting you. And then you'll see they don't get it.
Well, it's a processing facility, and it butts up right against Interstate 35. Obviously, very busy.
This stuff is all nonsense too. People being shot, ICE, all that. It's all nonsense.
But this is a small facility in the middle of.
Like they should just be talking about James Van De Beek at this point, but all they're going to talk about is nonsense. It's part of their denial and bargaining.
So this processing facility doesn't really have a lot of immigrants that are being held here for long periods of time.
You can pick each one. You don't have to believe in God, okay? Do you believe that there's an agreement with NATO that an attack on one is an attack on all? Okay. Did you close a toilet again? Did you put me in housing? Did you return my children? Do I have enough money to live on? Did you shut a toilet again? Am I forced to lay on the ground at night to sleep? Did you close a toilet again?
Well, it's still early in the investigation, so I don't want to give too much credence to that. But it lends itself to this heightened environment of political violence that we've seen as the FBI director. In my assessment, I would say this is probably a targeted act of violence. Oddly enough, however, this administration has drastically cut federal funding to combat, detect, and deter this type of violence. And so,
I'm pretty sure James Van De Beek lived in California, right? If he was filming a thing and then he moved to Texas after that. Okay. Pretty sure Aaron Carter lived in California. Jenny Apple did.
It seems like you and I are on every week. Every week is some type of different type of attack, and I think it all speaks to the heightened threat environment that we're facing currently. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
It seems like the engraving a message on shell casings on the weapons used to launch attacks like this, that's becoming more of a trend. Yeah, certainly. And I don't want to use the word copycat because this is not an identical type of attack. But what you'll find is that, particularly in the online threat community that really emulates these types of attacks, they'll do things like this. And we've seen this with various attacks, certainly with the tragic murder of Charlie Kirk just a little bit over a week ago. We've seen this with other incidents as well. Luigi Mangione, the case that he's alleged to have shot the CEO And I think this is a trend. They're trying to make a statement, especially when they're planning on not coming out of the attack alive and taking their own life.
And officials highlighted at this press conference multiple shootings at immigration facilities in Texas, including a July 4th one where a group of assailants targeted a Fort Worth facility that authorities did describe as a coordinated attack. What's the risk level, Donnell, to immigration officials right now?
Yeah, it's incredibly high. It's the
I
highest
guess I'll
level
go
being,
smoke.
you may recall a few years ago we had threats to FBI agents. But
Oh, is
now
this
it's not
battery
just
dead too?
Customs and Border and ICE. There are a lot of
Yeah,
other
that must. This is gonna go on the charger too. It's not even charging anymore.
Customs and Border, one of them fairly ATF, FBI, U.S. Marshals, and they really all have to look at their threat environment, securing their facilities, making sure that this type of event doesn't happen. You have hundreds, if not thousands, of facilities where individuals who are doing federal law enforcement in support of the deportation operations are working on them, and they all have to be taking a real close look at how their security posture is today.
I've been a writer, I've been an editor at the Post for 11 years, an opinion writer and editor for 11 years. So for me, I was just doing my job, commenting on race, the horrible, horrible shooting of Charlie Kirk, which I condemn. But in response, and in those posts got virtually no backlash, really. In response, I get a letter 12 hours or so later from the Post accusing me of gross misconduct, and then saying, well, that my sort of crime here was talking about white men in a disparaging manner, which anyone can see my blue sky post, that was simply not the case. I was doing my job and describing broader patterns in political violence, which I've done for years.
What's up, Rocky?
Were saying at the time, and for me, horrible, murder of Charlie Kirk, and reacting to the shootings of children in Colorado, I simply was commenting on data, facts about the demographics of mass shooters, about the demographics of political violence and extremism, and basically for naming sort of the data or naming, what the FBI, what the DOJ has said about white men being statistically more likely to commit these acts of violence. I was punished by the Post for saying white men.
There's a collective bargaining agreement that governs any company that has that document in place. And Sarah, there's a standard there, and it has to be
More conversation. Anyway, now he wants to walk to the store to buy. I made the mistake. So anyway, I'm waiting for the man's Social Security to be approved and for my Social Security to be approved. Okay, because clearly certain things don't fucking bother me when I'm not street homeless. And I don't typically have like an illness going on. Right, you just go, you can't find food in this person's apartment, there's something wrong with you. That's why people come around with sandwiches and stuff, because some of these people are mentally incompetent and they're refusing to give these people housing and stipends to live on. And then you have other deranged people trying to put me in housing that these fucking people should be in. I understand what it is, but it's just maddening to have to live through. It's a complete antichrist. Like, it's completely insane. It's the complete opposite of anything that would make sense. It's complete hatred for anybody that's sane or able bodied because of the self terminating species. It's a complete clinging to people that are sick and need your help because you're mentally deranged. So, anyways, I don't believe in shootings. I don't think it's taking place, no. I believe all of your news is fabricated, none of it's real. Because you're being euthanized for treason and crimes against humanity. So it's just nothing but propaganda 24 hours a day. And like, there's an inability to make any of it fun, too. It's just so redundant. Anyways, it's just little things, like, okay, I shouldn't have said pizza because I'm not even supposed to be eating that. And this is the one place I can cook foods that are healthy for me. So I struggled through it last night and prepared a meal. Typically, I take him to someplace and then he can buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner or get it from the people that provide food because I'm not allowed to be cooking. So, anyways, everything got a little bit messed up this morning because we're all slept late, which is fine, right? And then I had an appointment at 11:30. He had one at 12 and 1. And then we had to have a discussion about what happened because clearly I was pissed because it's insane. I think I have every right to be pissed. I'm just thankful that he has another appointment with the doctor next month, and then it can be explained why he's taking all these medications they've been prescribed him. He actually uttered to me that he doesn't know why they did that at the hospital and that something's wrong and they don't know what they're doing. He sounds just like Barbara Kent. Okay, so now you're going to tell me that Mass General and Spalding, a psychiatrist, a neurologist, and a psychologist don't know what they're doing? Gone. And then he's talking about the movies again. Right. And the hotspot. Right. Like, just certain things that don't really have a matter to me at this given second. Yeah. So I just sort of like, I'm going to go smoke. Well, you don't know that, but say that the second we go back to that area, all of a sudden the hotspot's available, like it happened with the Chromebook, then you know what's going on. Where hostages, we're not supposed to be away from there.